Ridvan points out that the Islamic view is that the black stone came from heaven. He then says,
Now, according to un-Islamic, unbiased, and more reliable sources, the origin of the stone is neither Abrahamic nor heaven.
this is quite ironic since the unbiased, reliable sources didn't base their opinions on any data. Ridvan admits moments later that
It has never been scientifically examined.
in other words, when Ridvan says unbiased, reliable, he means the opinion that conflicts with Islam. That's what he means. Now let's move on to the main part of the video where Ridvan speaks of the alleged pagan roots in Islam. Ridvan's knowledge on the matter is quite shallow since he conflates between the worshipping of pagan idols and the rituals that are involved with the black stone. But then he finally gets to his point. At each point, we will answer, is this an act of worship?
Islam looks like a very non-Abrahamic, practically non-monotheistic, weird religion that was created by a pagan-influenced merchant in Arabia. And let's see what Islam does with that black stone. Are you ready? 1. Touching and kissing the black stone. According to multiple hadith, when Muhammad arrived in Mecca, he touched and kissed the black stone, and then started doing the tawaf, which is the extremely pagan-looking practice of circling around the Kaaba.
Touching and kissing is not an act of worship, Ridvan. Ridvan, who is a virgin, as I've established previously, has never touched or kissed a woman, since he is an atheist and considers touching a form of worship. Also, I'll be discussing circumambulation in a future video that we'll be releasing in a few days, inshallah.
2. Pointing at the black stone during worship.
So, pointing is worship? Is that how you used to pray, Ridvan? You pointed towards Mecca 5 times a day when you were a Muslim?
Whenever Muhammad passed by the black stone during his unexplainable circles, he would also point at the black stone and shout Allahu Akbar while doing so.
Aywa. He shouted Allahu Akbar. Not black stone is Akbar, alright, Habibi? Yalla yalla, next.
3. Hoping that the black stone will help you. The Messenger of Allah said about the black stone, by Allah, Allah will raise it on the day of resurrection with 2 eyes by which it sees, and a tongue that it speaks with, testifying to whoever touched it in truth. This is why Muslims nowadays pay respect to the black stone, and hope that it will testify positively for them on the day of judgment.
Personally, I take this narration with a grain of salt since it comes through the path of Ibn Khuthaym, who has been weakened by some hadith scholars. Regardless, believing that something may testify for you on the day of judgment does not necessitate that you worship it. As we can see from this verse, one's own limbs will testify against a person on the day of judgment, and yet nobody worships their own limbs. Before ending the video, I hope that it is clear that Ridvan has absolutely no idea what the definition of worship is. He actually ends his video with the ultimate proof that Muslims didn't worship the black stone.
Let me finish this video with a rather ironic Islamic narration that quotes Omar, Muhammad's very close friend, advisor, and second caliph. Omar came near the black stone and kissed it, and said, "No doubt, I know you are a stone, and can neither benefit anyone nor harm anyone. Had I not seen Allah's messenger kissing you, I would not have kissed you."
Thank you, Ridvan, for showing that the actions of touching and kissing the black stone do not necessitate worship. You're doing such a good job. I'm actually considering hiring you to refute your own videos in the future. Yalla lads. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.